Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So we have the long awaited Guild Supremacy best teams you can run for the GLYPHSHADE boss video. I have compiled basically 5 to 6 different teams giving free to play options as well as the top pay to win options based on all the testing which has been done so far in the Athalia Discord. Okay, so we're gonna lead it off. We'll lead off with the best pay to win team. Okay, so this is the best pay to win team from Kaha Wolf. Don't worry, Scarletta is not needed. You just need to have 3 Celestial Hypogean heroes. I'm going to show you different replacements, even one using Fresto. So basically, if you have Rainier at Mythic Plus, if you have the twins built up, ideally Supreme Plus, but they can probably work before that. And then if you have Shemira built, this is going to be one of the top teams you can run. Shemira is the damage dealer. Faramor is going to be buffing up Shemira. Faramor also deals a lot of damage. The Hypogean Celestial faction talents are going to be the best over here, and Rainier is going to position swap the Shemira. So overall, with the Elderbow spell, all the teams today are using the Elderbow spell basically for Guild Supremacy. That is a best artifact for Guild Supremacy, so keep that in mind. And this is a Hypogean Celestial team, so if you have upgraded faction talents, it will increase the damage output of this a bit. But you don't have to worry about Scarletta. Her damage is hardly anything. She's just basically here for the faction talent synergy. So other options you can run is you can run here. This is Ricketsia's team, which is going to be very similar. You'll be using a Fresto rather than Scarletta. Real Fresto in front of Shemira, Illusion in the corner, Rainier in front of the blue-haired twin, and pink-haired twin on the right. Again, with the Elderbow spell, the heroes are basically identical, but rather than Scarletta, you have Fresto here, and of course, many people will be able to run a team comp like this and get high damage output. This is a top performing team thanks to Ricketsia. He is one of the best chefs for Guild Supremacy comps, and as we go further in the season, I'm sure we're going to see a lot of top teams made by him. But basically, this is a pretty good budget friendly team. You'll need to have Rainier Mythic Plus, but don't worry, if you don't have Rainier Mythic Plus, I'll show you the more free to play friendly teams. But yeah, if you have Rainier Mythic Plus, you can definitely run this team. Okay, now finally, a version of this Kaha Wolf team is going to be using Athalia. So Athalia works really well rather than Scarletta in this faction talent tile in the back. So if you don't have Scarletta but you have Athalia built, you can run her here. Otherwise, this team formation is exactly the same as a Kaha Wolf team I showed. And this is going to be with the Elderbow spell, blue twin on the right, pink twin on the left, only Shemira on the Stellar Bond, Faramor buffing up Shemira. The team comp positioning is exactly the same. This is another top performer for people who don't have Scarletta. So those are basically the 3 different variations of a Kaha Wolf Hypogean Celestial type team. And some of them are budget friendly, especially Ricketsia's team. Okay, now we have another Celestial Hypogean team, but this is not very budget friendly because it will have Talene, Rainier Mythic Plus, and then ideally Twin Supreme Plus as well. But if you have all of these 3 heroes built, this is a top performing team. In terms of which is the overall best team, yesterday the overall best team was from Kaha Wolf, or some variation of that. However, I don't know, as time goes on, these teams, like more and more teams are being cooked up. I don't know which is technically the best, but these are all going to be top performers. You can basically pick whichever one you have the most upgraded heroes of. So blue twin on the right, pink twin on the left, Talene on the Stellar Bond. This is going to be Shemira on the faction talent tile in the back, Rainier in front of the Talene, and Mikola right up in the front. It will need Rainier Mythic Plus. This is the most expensive team so far because you'll need to have Talene, ideally Supreme Plus, also twins, and Shemira built as well with the Elderbow spell. And again, Hypogean Celestial faction talents if you want to min-max the damage for that team. Okay, but now we have 2 free-to-play teams. Both will have the twins, but I think you can use the twins even if they're at low ascension. It should be fine. And by now, hopefully you guys do have your twins like in a work in progress. You're building them up. And yeah, definitely try it at lower ascension. I think they'll be fine. Because as for the no twins teams, people have not tested that much of that right now. And I think it would probably be better, just like in Dream Realm, to use like, you know, lower ascension twins rather than using no twins at all, generally. Okay, so we have 2 really good teams here. First, we have Soburn's team. This is the best, in my opinion, from what I saw. This is the best no Rainier team out there. And it's using heroes which hopefully a lot of you have prioritized and built up. Faramor, Shemira, Bonnie, these are all basically recommended heroes for free-to-play players. So if you don't already have these heroes, try to build them up, get them to Supreme Plus. Thorin as well, gonna get the Graveborn faction talents here, because Graveborn is actually looking really good for this boss in the future, because that is gonna give a damage boost to the hero who's on the faction talent tile in the back. So I can definitely see Graveborn faction talents being good here, but Hypo and Celestial are also, the heroes are just stronger basically for boss content. So here you have the Elder Bow spell. Doran will apply his Soul Plunder debuff onto the opponent. The boss, Shamir, is going to deal damage. Bonnie will also have her Supreme Plus to increase magical damage. Faramor will be hitting hard. And then you have the twins, linked on the Cele, Shamir, and Bonnie. Blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left. With the Elbow spell, again, all of the teams are using Elbow spell. So this is probably the best free-to-play team that you're going to be able to run. If you have all of these heroes built. So this is the one highly recommend. You can get top scores with this team. That is for sure. Okay, now finally we have another free-to-play team, and this is a bit more free-to-play because it doesn't even have Faramor, because I realize there are some players who did skip out on Faramor. This is an amazing team if you have Shamira, Sonya, almost everyone has, Bonnie, a lot of people have as well, and honestly, even if your Bonnie is not that upgraded, you can still run her here, and this is overall one of the most free-to-play budget-friendlies, again, from Riketsi out there. Okay, guys, there is one final team, thanks to Glorp, not using Shamira. So this is the top-performing no Shamira team I've seen using the Lightbearer faction talents. Here we go. It is going to be Elijah, blue-haired twin on the right, pink-haired twin on the left. On the Stellar Bond is going to be Sonya and the Faramor. Hugin will be in front of the blue-haired twin, and Sinbad on the faction talent tile in the back, of course, with the Elder Bow spell. And this is showing you that Sinbad is also a pretty good damage dealer. And this team is competing with the scores of the other free-to-play Graveborn teams with Shamira that I did show you guys. So this is a great other thing to try. It doesn't even have Rainier in it. And I think a lot of people could benefit from running this team, depending on which heroes you have built on your account. But that being said, if you have Shamira and Faramor both, then this Graveborn team is going to be out-damaging this Lightbearer team. So the Lightbearer team is basically if you have Sinbad, but not Shamira built up well, and you have these other heroes, then you can go for this team. So overall, these are basically the different teams you can run. You can again take a look back at these this video and analyze which is the team that you want to try based on the upgrades on your account, and then you can just save the formation. I haven't even participated one time. I did participate one time. I don't know why I didn't. It's saying I didn't participate even one time. I did attack in it. Anyway, whatever. But as the season goes on, the boss is going to level up. He will be more difficult to take down, and then running these top teams are going to be important. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Good luck if you run these teams. If you have any other recommendations, feel free to share them in the comment section. And as always, whenever there are major updates to the Guild Supremacy GLYPHSHADE boss lineups, I will be the first to let you guys know about that and upload an updated video. But thank you for watching. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. Also, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. And finally, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Firelight store. A link to that will be in the description of this video and a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me at no extra cost to you. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.